Been a hot minute. Built another one. This one is basically deadbolt setup. It's a little short fronts, a little bit longer rears. It's got the Jora aluminum skid on it. Transmission with, I'm going brushed on this one. Just cause I wanted to. Mostly because, well, I had a leftover speed control out of a Red Cat. That'll handle brushed. Trying one of them servos out. I've never used one of these before. We'll find out. Put the multi-piece Joras on it because I like them. I like that deep dish look. It's an old, I don't remember which carbon frame that is, but it's been hacked on a bunch of times. Currently has stock SCX 24 shocks. I don't like them. I have some shocks on order, they're not here yet. Haven't even tested this yet. I put the ES plastic axles on it. I like the plastic ones. They slide on the rocks better. Well, and they're cheaper. What else did we do to this? Well, that's about it. Oh, it's got bent links. I know a lot of people sell those aluminum links that are flat, and they got the little brass insert that you got to make stay in with the O-rings. I don't like those. I like the round ones with the actual ends on them that you got to thread on. You see that right there, right there, right there. I like them better than the flat ones. I think they articulate better. Maybe I'm wrong. Anyway, yeah, it's been a hot minute since I've been on here doing a video, and I just recently put this together with one of my first 3D printed bodies. I built a Beetlebug, little Baja style. It's got the 3D printed roll cage in there, all the yellow. I put some windows in it, which are essentially if you shop at Costco and you're into Italian sparkling mineral water, these labels peel off real easy, and you got a bunch of clear in here that's a little curved. If you just put a little heat on it with a heat gun, you can get it kind of lay down flat or leave it curved. That worked out very handy on that rear window, having a little bit of curve to it. And then trim it out to where you got some overhang. And then, I don't know if you can see it in there, it sticks past the actual window opening. And then in that spot just past it, I put down a little this Hobby Lobby glue. It's like super glue. Just a little bit, just a little bit. And then hold it with your fingers until it sets up. And then after that, you can go around some of those edges with the infamous E6000. I use this for everything. So it holds all my magnets in. So all that shiny in there. That's what's holding the roll cage in. It's clear down there on the bottom. It's on some strategic locations along the side. E6000 is the bomb. Works for everything. And for a 3D print, that's pretty smooth, if you notice. That isn't, I put no clear on this. That's Tamiya polycarbonate paint, like you'd do on a regular RC body from the underside. I sprayed it on top, and that's the finish. Now, it wouldn't be that shiny if you didn't do a little work on your 3D prints. This stuff that I found at any auto parts store, it's glazing and spot putty, like Bondo, only creamier, and it's meant for real fine auto body touch-ups. But on a 3D print, especially on a curved surface where you have those individual layer lines, you do kind of a rough sand on it just to give the glazing putty something to stick to, and then I was using pieces of old scraps of Lexan like a putty knife, and then lay it on there, let it dry, and then you sand it with a flat block like this, that the sandpaper goes in this notch, wraps around, and then goes in that notch, stays tight, so you have a nice flat straight surface. Sand it down until all you see is, you'll see the 3D print, and then you'll see the lines of where those print lines were that were actually shelves, but now they're smooth looking. You look at it, you still see the lines, but if you actually feel it, it starts to feel smooth. You do that a few times. Let this set up really good because it takes a little bit to dry. Then when you want to get real smooth, I got a little jar that I put a dab of this in, and a dab of that in, and you mix it up until it's like cream, like milk cream. And then you take a little paintbrush and you paint it on to just get into those little fine crevices, and with the acetone in it, dries super fast, so you can be sanding in a hurry. You're gonna make a mess sanding. I recommend, if you don't want to upset whoever it is you live with, do that outside. Or I have a big Tupperware pan that I set it in and wet sand it. Some 600 grit, wet dry sandpaper, a little bit of water, wet sand it, and you'll end up smooth. If you want to, or leave the lines in it, doesn't matter. But that's what I did on this one. Came out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Stickers from Bumpy Sticky. Where's my sticker? Where's my little sticker pack? Anyway, look them up on, where did I get them on? Etsy or Instagram. Just look up Bumpy Sticky. They make miniature stickers for little RC cars. And they're relatively inexpensive and pretty cool. They come in different variety packs, and they're not expensive. So that's where I get the little stickers. I think the stickers makes it cool. I got to do something about them headlight buckets. I might just black them out. And I have some KC Daylighter stickers that would fit in the back in the flats and call that good. I don't know if I want to go clear to putting the lights on this one. I don't know. Hopefully soon we're going to have an actual buggy in the wild video with it out running on some rocks. Life gets busy, and mine's been exceptionally busy. There's a lot of stuff going on in my world, and I just haven't had a lot of time. I love these Mias axles with that turning radius. Like, I might have to clearance these fenders, and look at the nose of that thing. It's super skinny. But this thing will turn like drift car on a rock crawler. I put the same axle setup on my long wheelbase Nissan. So it's got a lot of throw, but I had to chop that body for that kind of throw. And they still will want to grab at full lock, but that's some turning radius. I love the high angle of the Mias axles. And for when I bought them on the Prime Day deals thing, I think I got them for $52 for a set of the plastic axles that have all the brass on them. And so they got the brass knuckles out on the end for some extra weight. It comes with the front steering links. And it also comes with an extra set of rear gears to give it a little bit of underdrive. I think it's 30% underdrive, which I always want to run underdrive in mine. So that was the first thing that went in before they even got mounted to the rig. I'm curious to check this one out. It's a lot shorter wheelbase than most of the stuff I build, but that's okay. And it don't weigh as much as most of my other ones. I'm gonna have to put it on the scale and see what it weighs. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Do you like the little Beetle? Is it a thumbs up or a thumbs down? I like it. I think it's cute. Cute's a bad word for guys in RC cars. I think it's badass. How about that? Okay, let me know what you think. If you're not a subscriber, it's free. Subscribe if you want to. Give us a thumbs up. And shout out to all the people that make parts for these little guys. Mias, Endura, Furatech, Axial, Red Cat, all them boys. And we'll see you on the next one.